Welcome to Run and Tell That, the Dana Rice Music Show. I'm Dana Rice, here to give you a glimpse into the world of Dana Rice Music's Fame Studio, where faith and creativity merge to cultivate a symphony of young talents. Brace yourself for an awe inspiring experience of faith artistically and musically expressed.
Run and tell that, and while you're telling it, tell it all, tell it all, tell it all. Run and tell that, go ahead and tell it all, tell it all, tell it all. Run and tell that, go ahead and tell it all, tell it all, tell it all. Run and tell that.
It's so good to be free. Jesus is alive.
Run and tell it, run and tell it.
Run and tell that.
So today I have a special guest in the studio with me. He is the mastermind behind the podcast Let's Talk About It with TK. His name is Terry Kiser. Welcome to the show, Terry.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. This is such a blessing to be on the show.
Thank you for coming. So today our show is all about big dreams. And of course, you know that I have a concert that is titled Big Dreams that I do every year with students and fabulous friends of mine. And you have been serving as the co-host with my daughter Jordan for the past several years. So let's talk about it, TK.
We were talking on the phone and you literally asked me, hey, you want to be a host? And I was like, yeah, I've been wanting to come for years to see it, but scheduling will always be an issue or something will always come up. And me and Jordan being a part of the Youth Ensemble of Atlanta, we was always in demand for shows. So we was always kind of stretched kind of thin. So this was the one year that I was like, let's go. And it was a little after the pandemic. So yeah, I was very excited to be a part of it. And so far it's been an amazing journey. I can't wait to do this year.
We're so excited. And you mentioned
Big dreams, big dreams, big dreams, big dreams are calling you. I see a friend, he's saying that the world is moving too fast for you. I pray today you realize that all you have is everything you have inside. I'll tell you more. You're the only one who's under the sun who can do what you do. So we're waiting for you. You're never too small to make a mark in this world. The treasure inside you can never ignore. Big dreams, big dreams, big dreams. Big dreams are calling you. Big dreams don't come easily, but you'll regret it if you don't give it all you've got. You're right on the line, closer than you think. So start now chasing those big dreams. Big dreams.
and you mentioned Youth Ensemble of Atlanta. Let's talk about YEA for just a second, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
this is how we started knowing each other. You, as you said, were a long time member of YEA when my daughter just started out in YEA. And I mean, it's just been a great experience. YEA, everyone, is an organization that provides performing arts training for youth. And if you watch any media, you've seen these people. You just don't know it. And Terry is one of those people. So yeah, Terry, tell me more about. I heard you say that you had, before I asked you to be a host, you had been wanting to, come to Big Dreams, do something with Big Dreams. And I remember you telling me that, and I was thinking, seriously? I mean, because I think everything you've been involved in is so amazing. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, you wanted to be in my show. That's crazy. So tell me about like your thoughts about big dreams.
Well, big dreams, it literally, well, it speaks for itself. It's not nothing that's on a small level, a minute level. It's literally a grand situation. And when I see youth that comes through the program and does the show, they're very much geared in. They're ready to go. They're very much excited. So when I
Absolutely.
introduce each child, I try to give them the best introduction I can possibly give, because that's what I would want for myself if somebody was introducing me. So I literally give this big broadcast like, "Let's get ready to rumble," and then they come on stage and they're ready to go. The audience is hype. So big dreams. When I was a kid and you had already started doing the shows, I had wanted to come so bad just to see what was going on, because I really wasn't aware of what it was particularly. I knew it was a concert, but I didn't know that it featured youth. And I was like, oh man, if I could just see this, it'll probably change my life. And finally, the full circle moment was I got to be a part of it. So it was more of a blessing than just not be in the audience, but to be on stage also.
We're just glad that you have come on to Big Dreams. And I think that your presence inspires the children and the youth who participate in the concert. Um,
Wow.
it's because you are coming from being them, like you have been exactly where they are.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so I have a question. Do when you see the different performers come on stage, what memories does it bring back for you from your own personal experience?
It brings back everything, especially the instantaneous, I guess you could say, response from the audience. It just brought back everything with the Big Dream Show, because the kids were just so on fire when they hit that stage. And the audience, the parents, is like, "That's my baby, that's my child," and they going crazy. I love it.
And I just want to thank you for your art. Thank you for your energy. I mean, it's nothing like it. And like you said, the live performance experience is so different. And I mean, it's just irreplaceable, and we want to keep that going. So, thank you so very much for coming to talk to us about big dreams. And that brings me to the need for training, the need for support system. And
Mhm.
before I let you go, I want to talk about your support system because I've watched your support system, and I want you to tell us, like how important has that family support been for you?
I can literally tell you so many stories about my friends and peers that didn't have support, but they still were able to push on and continue doing it. But it was very, very difficult. With my support system, it almost takes, like, I would say about 45-50% of the stress off. And having my mother and my father always being there, at one time it was my grandmother, my grandfather, rest in peace to both of them. But yeah, having my mother and my father there, and individuals like yourself, extended family that constantly instill into me, it's such a blessing, because you be wanting to quit like every other day, especially when it doesn't go the way you see it in your head, because you're very much meticulous like that. You're like, this was supposed to go that way. I planned it this way. I said this, and it didn't go that way. So naturally, you're like, oh no. So what happens is your support system reminds you this is a part of the process. You have to go through this. You had to do that to get to A to the B to the C. And eventually you're at Z and you're like, oh man, I went through all those alphabets. I didn't even realize that. So it's a blessing, and it's needed.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I want parents, if you're watching, just to know that your young person needs your help with this. Your young person needs you to see the vision. Your young person needs you to be willing to walk out there and trust that this can go somewhere. Your young person needs you to embrace their art just like you would embrace math, science, history, all the academic studies. Your young person needs you to know that and needs you to believe that it's not extra.
Right.
that this is the thing, for your young person. If you whatever tree you get, that's the one you got to grow. If you get an apple tree, you're not going to get oranges no matter what you do. If you get a pear tree, there's no apples coming there. So we've got to grow the tree that we've been given. All right, parents. So if you go on danaricemusic.com/run and tell that, there'll be links to how you can stay in touch with Terry on Instagram and Facebook, all those things. So thank you so much, Terry, for joining us.
Big, big dreams, I got 'em. Big, big dreams, I'm about 'em. Big, big dreams, I got 'em. Big, big dreams, I'm about 'em.
You want to know when the next Big Dreams concert is? Just visit danaricemusic.com because big dreams, big dreams, big dreams. We got them.
Yes,
We'll
yes.
be right back. For tickets to this year's Big Dreams concert, visit www.danaricemusic.com. Hello, welcome to another segment of Run and Tell That, the Dana Rice Music Show. I'm Dana Rice, and I have a special person in the studio with me today. He is my son, Trey Rice. And I wanted y'all to meet him. Welcome, Trey.
Thank you. I feel welcome. Thank you for having me.
Literally, right? So anyway, we are here to tell you a little bit about this concert that we've been doing for so many years, and it's called Big Dreams Concert. I asked Trey to come on the show today to talk to you about it because Big Dreams Concert actually began with him. He was learning how to play piano. I was teaching him how to play piano, and of course, once he gathered a few little skills, we had to show him off, right? So I don't do recitals. I believe in concerts, right? So Trey had the first Big Dreams concert. We didn't even know that it was called Big Dreams Concert till a while later. But fast forward, here we are, and today Trey is not only still part of the Big Dreams concert, but he has a elevated role because now he has a whole music degree and he has his own show that he's going to tell you about. And he's been doing quite a few things with the music in the film industry as well. So we're just going to get all into all the things today. All right.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
All right. Yes. Okay. So Trey, first, tell us about your. I don't know where we should start. There's so many things. Let's start with what you're doing now, and then we're gonna go back to how you got there. Right.
Okay.
So you have your work right now that you're doing is called Sounds of Atlanta, right?
Yes.
It's your own show that you produce. So tell us about Sounds of Atlanta.
All right. Thank you. So basically, Sounds of Atlanta is a concert series organization where our main mission is to provide creators with paid opportunities to perform. And so the way that we do that is, we offer artists a percentage of their ticket sales, and this adds to the community that we have at the shows. And the artists get to perform 3 to 4 songs of their original work, not covers. They can do covers, but we want to push the artists, not just their talent. So that's the big draw for what we're doing. We're just constantly trying to build that and revamp the model to make it conducive to, artists' careers growing.
Awesome. So
Mhm.
tell us, what made you want to do something like this? There are a lot of shows out there, but you're specifically having a show for unknown artists, independent artists, and you're creating a platform, you said, whereby they can get paid for their work.
Mhm.
And I can tell everybody that is not usual.
No,
Okay.
no.
So why did you come up with that concept?
So kind of the process I'm going through now with my life, trying to navigate the creative space as it relates to careers, and I often find that creators are often working on their crafts after 9 to 5, after their jobs. And so at times it can get, kind of just set aside. And this is a skill that they've been working on for years, decades. And so this to be a skill that creators have spent so much and invested so much into time, money, emotion, passion, work. um, it doesn't feel right to me that that art is not seen with higher regard as far as payment comes. And so I wanted to put something that will provide the space for that culture to change, that mindset to change, and to kind of get empower creatives to take initiative on their art and basically you know take the reins on that. A lot of the shows that I've seen, great shows, by the way, really push these artists to, cover other people's songs. And so while there's a space for that, I also don't want, to be fully consumed doing other people's work when I'm also a composer
Mhm.
myself. And so I see a lot of others in that same space. And so we wanted to provide a space for that to happen. So,
Love it, love
mm.
it.
Hi Dana, so I'm reading your book. I'm finishing up reading your book, and I'm putting stickies like at all the quotes, like the tips and words of wisdom. And I'm like, okay, these are the ones I'm gonna talk about when I interview Dana. And it's so funny. I'm going through it now, and I'm like, I put stickies for all of the quotes. Oh my gosh, because all of them are so good. Anyway, it's going to be so hard because I'm thinking when I interview you, I was thinking I'm going to choose just three and then we'll talk about them. But I'm like, they're all so good. It's going to be so tough. Maybe I'll choose five and then we'll talk, we'll talk about five. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Have a great weekend. Bye. Oh, and I also ran out of stickies.
All right, all right, all right. Are you ready for fun, relaxation, laughter, and a celebration of the arts? Get ready to groove with Dana Rice, students, and special guests on a funky, soulful musical journey with a heavy dose of Phoenix Rising. That's right, Big Dreams Concert is back better than ever at Red Clay Music Foundry in Duluth, Georgia. This concert is guaranteed to reignite the dreamer in you, so make sure you're in the building. Get your tickets at danaricemusic.com. So for those of you who just might be joining us, I am Dana Rice, and this is Run and Tell That, the Dana Rice Music Show. I'm speaking with my son Trey Rice today, and he is the founder, the CEO, all the things of Sounds of Atlanta, where he is showcasing up and coming artists and providing a means by which they can be paid for their art, paid to perform. And so we're talking about all the reasons why this platform is necessary, Sounds of Atlanta. And Trey mentioned the work that goes into developing the crafts, right? Because, if you're a music lover, and I assume you are because you're watching the Dana Rice Music Show, you don't want to just hear any old sounds, right? You want it to sound good. You want it to make you feel something. Well, that just doesn't happen. People have to work at it to learn how to make that happen. So speaking of that, Trey, it's a good time to talk about your training and how you got to this point, because now you're at the beginning of living out your big dreams. So how do you get there?
I mean, it's work. To put it real simple, it's work. I mean, you were there, the first teacher, last teacher, teacher now, and just day in and day out after school, putting in time with rehearsals, practicing, making sure I'm practicing it. Um, kind of, you helped me stay guided and stay focused during the process because at times I didn't really know what this was amounting to, but I knew that I liked music. I loved music. I loved playing, and I wanted to get better. And so just doing that every single day. And then when the time came, he had kind of pushed me to do what was it, Juilliard Jazz Camp, and I wasn't really feeling that. I wasn't really
Talking about seventh grade, right?
yeah, I wasn't really rocking with that, But it was we went, and then I saw kids my age, a little bit older, and they had Juilliard's professors there. Several professors from Juilliard, Kennesaw, I believe Emory, Georgia State, there. So it was incredible to see just how far you can go with your musicianship, and so translating these lessons into that was a new thing for me. So I wanted to explore jazz heavier some more, and so also the development, which I appreciate my mother with Fame School and Big Dreams Concert, is while I'm as a kid I'm gaining concert experience, the experience of being on stage, having to prepare, being under lights and not feeling too pressured by that to perform and execute. Just kind of learning all those things. So
Yeah. I just to see where you are now, I feel so blessed to be a part of it and to have an up close and personal view of the process and where you are. You're still in process, as we all are. But just looking forward to all the great experiences you're going to have, and knowing that there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, but you got to keep going all the time. So I think that we should let the people kind of see, well, kind of hear what it is you can do, right?
let's see, let's see. Yep. Break it down. Let's fade it out right now. A little bit louder, a little bit louder. So one of the things I do like about, so you get to a space, everything is, again, we were talking about composition a little bit. You get into a space of reading other people's music, learning other people's music. Then you get to a space of creation. And the beautiful thing about that is you mesh the two. You mesh the creative side with the things you learn in reading music, understanding music and chord structure. So I wanted to do something that kind of, emulates that, and that's what I love to do. So
Trey, how can people get in touch with you if they want to know more, follow, if they want to hear more great music? What should they do?
on all socials, I am Trey Rice. It's IAMTRERICE. So if you're interested in coming check us out, please do. You can go to the website. It's soundsofatlanta.org.
So let me ask you this, because our audience is mostly composed of, it's a family show. It's
Right.
you know parents of children who are in the arts. It's people who provide services and products related to families and children. So the Sounds of Atlanta show, is this something where let's bring all the kids, or is this a mom and dad date night, or is it, what is it?
So we cater to adults, but we are working towards having a Sounds of Atlanta um, under 18 or Sounds of Atlanta for kids.
Awesome. So I guess if I take my number, my age, and add the two numbers together, that can put me under 18. All right, y'all. This is Dana Rice of Run and Tell That, the Dana Rice Music Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tell yourself that when you sing it, it's like your body believes it more. And then when you get through, you're walking out taller. So we like to kind of do this as our warm up. I believe